Are we there yet?
Not yet.
When?
To be determined.
To be determined. Okay. All right.
Welcome to the PortaParsonage. I'm Pastor Dave.
And I'm Pastor Jenny.
And we are
Ministering where you are, professing our hope.
And encouraging you. We haven't done this intro for a while.
We haven't.
And it's time to catch up.
Yeah. If you recall, a while back, we did a series of videos called Are We There Yet? And we were talking about full-time RVing. And we keep talking about full-time RVing, but we aren't there yet. And we wanted to kind of talk about why and what you need to do to be ready.
Right. So we had an encounter with a bending road.
We did. You can catch up on all of that if you go over to my channel called The Bending Road. You can find that at bendingroad.weebly.com, or just put it in your search bar on YouTube and you'll find all about that bending road.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, you might notice that the colors have changed on our RV. And that's one of the things that happened.
That's one.
Yeah, among several.
Yeah.
But we decided, well, there are two things that were going on. The RV that we had that we really loved, it was a Mini Winnie, and it was 33 feet long.
And you can check out the upgrades we made on that if you go to the playlist on this channel and find DIY.
Yeah. We started having some issues with it, just enough too many.
Yeah.
That encouraged us to also downsize.
We'd been talking about downsizing our camper for a while, and just to reduce the footprint, allow us to get into places a little bit better, be able to travel to places where with the bigger rig we just couldn't get to.
So now we have a new to us 2023 Tiffin Wayfarer 25JW.
And we will do a preview, an introduction to that on another video.
One of the other bends in our road that took place was some decisions about our current job situation.
Right.
And of course I had retired.
Right.
And actually that wasn't in the video yet, I don't think.
Right. I think the last time we did an Are You There Yet video, we were talking about the fact that we were both ordained elders in the, I don't know if I was ordained yet. Anyway, we were pastors in the United Methodist Church.
And yeah, right. And so I had not retired yet. 2022 I retired, so this is going back a ways now. And then we made a move and spent another 2 years in ministry with you full-time in the church.
Right.
And then we made a decision.
Quite a radical decision for ourselves.
To leave that church. And that left you unemployed.
Unemployed.
It cut our income in half for about 3 months. And we ended up living off of my retirement and our savings for a while as we lived on our property in Wilcox. That you can also find videos on that as well. It'll also be under DIY and home base and all of that. We ended up in a 12 by 20 cabin that we built out and lived in for 3 months.
Yeah. So you can see about all of that bending road. But the final, I think, step to that bending road was God opened a door for us to be in ministry in the Wilcox, Brookville, PA area, where I am serving 3 churches, Knoxdale, Mead Chapel, and Port Barnett.
And I'm also filling in, I have an assignment in a little church once a month to preach and serve communion in Clarington, Pennsylvania.
And we really feel God had opened that door and has called us there for a time. I am also serving with Marketplace Chaplains now, and Dave is working to begin working with the Brookville Police Department as a chaplain. So we have lots of things happening right now, and we feel like God is calling us to be where we are.
Interestingly enough, the timing of all of that, we realized that we couldn't stay in the cabin through the winter, so we needed to do something. We set a deadline.
We did.
September 1st. If we didn't have an appointment for you September 1st, we would...
Which would include a house to live in.
Right.
That was the big deal.
That was the big deal. And if that didn't happen, we would be hitting the road and
pack
full
up
timing, and who knows what would have happened with that.
And we
camper.
would...
That was the Mini Winnie at the time. So.
Right. I'm not sure that Mini Winnie, now that we know what we know, would have taken us into retirement well. Somewhere on the road we would have had to trade up, and that would have been a little scary.
Right. So what happened, you got an appointment at this new charge, Faithful Followers Charge, starting September 1st. So that's...
So God called that bluff.
Yeah.
You know, we said, if you don't by September 1st, he said, so I'll wait right until that moment.
Right.
Yeah.
We weren't bluffing, but he called it just the same, and where he leads, we'll follow.
Yep, here we are.
So
I mean, the ultimate question, you know, we in the previous videos, we discussed issues such as our pets. You know, our pets were not going to travel well in full-time camping. The one dog did not like camping at all. Sad to say that both Bella and Fritzy have passed now, and so we are without a dog.
And that is we grieve that, but it
Absolutely.
also resolves some situations for us.
It does. It takes care of some things. But one of the other things that we talked about was debt. And yes, we have gone back into debt now, taking out a loan on this camper. But we're praying that in the next couple of years we can pay that down significantly and be able to take care of that as we need.
Right.
So now the question of are we there yet goes back to, I really think, our jobs, our work.
Right.
And that we did a whole video on that.
Mm-hmm.
That we feel that God has called us here to this time and into ministry. We do believe that we will have ministry on the road. What that will look like, I don't know. But for now, we are not full-time RVers yet.
No.
Because we have a job to do, and it's good.
Right. In the meantime, here we are. We are at Rocky Fork Ranch in Ohio,
And we're going to do a video.
Yes.
Kind of showing you around.
That's a separate video, and we're in a rather secluded part of the campground. The campground is really interesting. It's pretty much 3 parts. Down the hill is the offices and
But we'll do all that.
All of that, and then up here is the campground, and then across the bridge and up the hill on the other side is the other part of the campground, which is a much larger part. But we've been getting to know some people around here and having a good time.
So that's our update where we are today. I know it's been a long time since we've updated you, and we've brought in some new followers, so we're really excited. Comment. Hi. Comment make a note in the comments. Let us know where you are these days and what sets your plans, you know, for retirement or for maybe a move or a change of jobs or a major life change. What things do you weigh when making those life decisions?
Right. And we keep reflecting back on the proverb that tells us, you know, people plan their way, but God directs their steps.
Yes. Yeah.
So, are we there yet?
Not yet.
yet.
Not yet.
It's coming. We just don't know when. We'll see you next time
at the Porta
PortaParsonage.
Parsonage.